From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1 is next. Tanner Roark is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality 3-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm a big fan of what Brian McCann has done for this team lately. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Roark has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
2 balls and no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Kevin Gausman gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, two-seam action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, two-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed a change of scenery, and man, as he turned it around since he left the Baltimore Orioles, it's never been about the stuff. It's more about throwing the ball over the plate and controlling the pitches that he has, and he certainly seems like he's found it now.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
That's popped up. Donaldson on the move, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. Still no score. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Acuna makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Winker giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D.
Right fielder.
And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Settling in now, Nick Markakis. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way.
Nope,
and a ball 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. In there, 2-2. Line drive to center field. Schebler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Gausman, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So here's Matt Kemp now. The first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Gennett gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swinging a soft liner. And there's one down now.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Scott Schebler batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home, well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
In now, Tucker Barnhart, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start, where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now another 0-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the pitcher Tanner Roark will be the next to hit. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Here's the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. This is pulled into right. Kemp is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. His career line against Roark up until this point, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Inciarte is slugging a little under the .400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Standing in now, Kevin Gausman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Inciarte leads off first with 1 away. Now a bunt attempt here. Therefore it is Votto, 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw.
1-1.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Braves go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So it's back to the top of the order now. And taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza.
Jose Peraza.
Now here it comes. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. One and one, here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he popped him up. Albies has a play, makes the play, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Winker.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a liner. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
In is Joey Votto now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball one. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Suarez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-1 is in off the plate.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
Helpful.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 home, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ronald Acuna waits on deck. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but
Now
after
batting,
that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in once again, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Schebler is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Schebler has a read on it, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Hey, Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. First delivery to him on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Reds. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson will step in now and lead things off for the Braves. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting on deck. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to him, maybe, against the pitcher.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza.
The shortstop, Jose.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. One and one to the Reds' leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Full count to Jose Peraza.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Striding in, Joey Votto. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Striding into the box, Kevin Gossman. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball well outside. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Albies comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ah.
2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled straight back.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Scooter Jeanette will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box, Matt Kemp, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there. 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're
Now batting,
hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready once again, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Freeman rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll come across to score, and the Braves have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Kemp has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with 1 away now.
McCann.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 32, Zach Duke. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 22.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Runners are at first and third, one away. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender.
So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Braves will settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives. And even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Now pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Chad Sabatka will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now batting, Tucker Barnhart. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Barnhart.
He's set. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Sabatka, a right-hander who goes 6'7" tall. He was a 4th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
To 1-2 now. Lined hard toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the seventh. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, number 22, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Barnes rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And here's Jose Peraza as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Peraza is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box, Joey Votto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Winker at second with 2 down. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. 8th inning coming up. The Reds are on top 2-1. Raisel Iglesias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Johan Camargo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Johan Camargo.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And there's a base hit on the line.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set, and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Lifted the other way out to left center. Winker on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Working for the punch out and the offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off-speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Ronald Acuna. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Into center field, line drive base hit. Camargo rounds third and is striding for home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Donaldson at second. Acuna on at first with 2 down. Left side, but well foul. The 0-2. Popped up. Iglesias shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Braves will settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Shane Green.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Coming to the plate now, Scooter Jeanette. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jeanette enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to Jeanette. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. In at second safely, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Hero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp. 4th home run here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Robert Snyder will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Snyder.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
1-1 to count. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker. Barnhart.
Digging in and looking for more, Tucker Barnhart. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Chris Martin answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 33, Chris Martin.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Martin, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was a 21st round pick back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 22.
So digging in now, number 22, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Jose Peraza would be next. Pitch is popped up. Albies has got it, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now a 5-2 lead for Cincinnati. Jose Iglesias is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 4.
Matt Bowman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Now the 2-0. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swanson on at first. Nobody out. Ground ball right side. Jeanette has it, and that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with 2 away now. Matt Joyce will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1 misses. That's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Votto. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. Cincinnati came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Raisel Iglesias claims the win out of the pen, his first. Matt Bowman hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Cincinnati Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 5-2. The Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-1. The Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 9-3. The Nationals put up 16 hits on the day as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 8-0. John Lester got the win throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, helping the Cubs down the Dodgers 5-1. Chris Archer twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as the Pirates got the win against the Diamondbacks 2-0. Jesus Aguilar drove in 3, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 3-0. The Padres allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-3. The Boston Red Sox defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. The Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-2. The Blue Jays broke up their 5-game losing skid as they defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. The White Sox put together 10 total hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-3. The Yankees totaled 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-3. The Oakland Athletics were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-5. The Houston Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-5. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.